Hey, I'm just doing this for a bloke who has a similar setup to what I'm doing, and because I really enjoy doing this, I just thought I'd make this quick vid. I'm improvising it, so there might be a few ums and stutters. Now, I've got the MIDI control application, the MIDI Control Center application from Arturia loaded up on my PC. You download it from their site. It'll find your device, hopefully, the current firmware revision 2016. That's November 2018. So what you want to do is go to device settings, come down to drum map. So that's device settings in the top right, drum map. And each of the 8 pads you change from drum channel. That's if you were using a single channel and using all of the drum triggers in one channel. In this case, for the Elektron Digitakt, what we need to do is set the 8 pads as MIDI channel 1 to 8. Okay, then basically you go to device, store to working memory, and it'll take about a minute or so to transfer, and you're done. The actual BSP won't show that you're transferring those changes. It just sort of does it and then it works. Now over here, you've got to be on your drum channel, whatever you call it. I've got just the standard grey tipped MIDI out connected to a MIDI cable which goes to my Digitakt in. Forget about the red cable, that's not there for any particular reason. I'll stop that, stop this, and what you'll hear right, so I'm clicking over here and the sounds are lighting up over here. Right, so that's great. Now the other thing you need to do is obviously go into MIDI configuration, where is it, sync, and make sure your clock receive is on. I've got everything else turned off and clock receive is on. And also you want to go to channels and make sure that your 8 drum pads are with the corresponding channels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Otherwise when you hit the keys over on the BeatStep Pro, things aren't going to come out the way you want. Yeah. So that's all pretty straightforward. Let's make a little pattern here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I've got a tempo of 120 here, and the Digitakt is in sync with that because this guy is putting the time outwards. Noting that I've got the sync time for internal on the BSP because it is the sync time master and it is sending the time to the Digitakt, which is what we want. So I'm just going to hit play and you can see the cursor's moving across. I'm going to hit the kick, put them in on standard places. Now I'm not going to make a terribly interesting beat here because, well, you know, why not? Just make something boring, you know. Standard stuff. Alright, I'm going to record that one in. So that's a little programmed beat that's making the triggers over here. Now, do I want to put anything else in? Why not? That's better. Alright, so we have, I'll take it out of record mode here. Now the great thing about the BeatStep Pro is the ability to do this. So I'm going to hit play. Right, obviously I'm re-triggering notes over onto the Digitakt. So what I'm going to do, first up, I've got both stopped. You've got to make sure you've got that back to, I always hit stop a couple of times because you want it to get back to the start of the bar so that when I hit record, life's good. So the way I do this, and other people might do it differently, but first up, I hit play over here, and you can see right, it's moving through the time cursor at the same time as the pattern. Now the other important thing is over here I'm going to set the scale to 2 times, so I'm going to hit F, dial it up. Okay. And I'm going to change the length to 32 as well. So I've got 2 times at 32, which is basically keeping the tempo the same, but the resolution's just been doubled. So yeah, more opportunity to play more stuff, basically, which we love. So I hit play over here. I've done that correctly, it's all right. So this is playing, this is playing. All I'm going to do now is hit the input record, so record then play. Alright, I'm hitting stop over here. I'm going to hit play on the Digitakt. And what do you know? I've just recorded the beats from the BeatStep Pro into the Digitakt. Now it's important, because I set up the resolution correctly, you can see that it's moving between two lots of 16 steps. And why I've done that is because, let's go back over here, we're going to hit play again. I'm going to put step record on, sorry, live record on, whatever you want to call it. Now when I do this, right. So if I go into this pattern here, you can see that I've recorded in those really fast re-triggered notes from the BeatStep Pro into the Digitakt. Of course you could go in and just do that using the Digitakt, but I really love the touch and feel of doing it over here. So anyway, I hope that helps.